What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family? I'm my fighters. I'm One-Eyed Bri, also known as PT. You don't know if I'm winking or I'm blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about The Walking Dead. Spoiler warning for The Walking Dead show and comic, that's for sure. Spoiler warning. We're going to talk about a theory of possible foreshadowing for Beta, but shout out to @BeckersMac. I talked to him on Instagram and we talked about this a little bit, so I want to give him a shout out because we did talk about this theory together, and got to give credit where credit is due. But first, before we get to it, I know I say it in every video, but it's important. It's very important for us to achieve that goal of 100,000 subscribers, and we need your help to achieve it. Hit the join button to become a valued member of our PT channel, Walking Dead family, and make sure to ring the bell to be notified when we post videos every day. Well, we finally got his name, Half Moon. Well, that's probably his stage name or the band name, but either way, Beta is Half Moon. And I find that interesting because, one, if you look at the photo right here, you see live in concert. So like he's alive still, alive in concert. And then he used the record, the album, to attract more walkers for his walker army to keep the Whisperers going. He used the live in concert. He basically put on a concert for the walkers. They were rocking out. They were like, yeah, we love you, Half Moon. Yay. So he hooked it up with the car battery. I watched it again. And yes, there's a car battery with some cables to it. But, we had a concert. Rocking out with Ryan Hurst as Beta, pretty cool stuff. And then the new mask, half Beta, half Alpha, a half moon, basically, right? You could see it a little bit there. But then you see the poster, half moon with some blood splatter. And it was probably from the person that was living there before with the note, 2 eyes, see one truth. And then we saw the rifle, and it was probably the blood splatter on there, I'm guessing, or maybe it was something else. But Beta rips it down. He's like, no. Beta's kind of a maniac and he's crazy. But when was the other time we saw a moon in the sky? Well, we've probably seen it several times, but in season 2, when Rick had to take out Shane. And I was like, man, I think we're going to see this when Beta is killed. Probably in season 11. I think he survives season 10. But in season 11, we could see a similar shot like this, but instead of a full moon, it's a half moon. And if you're a comic reader, we know that Beta died at night by the hands of 2 people, Jesus and Aaron, at night. So that could happen in the show for sure. Now, it can't be with Jesus because he's gone, but if you want to find out more, check out issue 173. That's the Beta death issue, and it's kind of a weak death, and Beta was a professional basketball player in the comic, not a singer on the show. But as we know, Beta is killed by 2 people. These 2 in the comic, well, that can't happen on the show because Jesus is gone. But Jesus was killed at night by the Whispers in a cemetery, probably with a full moon. No, I don't know. We didn't see that part. But Jesus was killed by the Whispers at night. Aaron was there. So who would avenge Jesus? By killing the Whisperer leader, Beta, because Alpha's gone. Why not be Aaron? That'd be pretty cool. And also in the comics, Negan fights Beta, and it's pretty cool. But I really don't know if that's going to happen on the show. Daryl already fought Beta, and Rosita fought Beta, but will we get another Beta fight? And I'm guessing that these 2 kill Beta, or they're very connected with how Beta dies. It just makes sense. It could happen the way the comic with the remix of these 2 or not. And I find it interesting that Beta picked up this note, and people are still wondering, like, what's this all about? These 2 eyes see one truth. Is it foreshadowing that 2 people kill him? With a rifle, potentially, too? Is it foreshadowing there? Because we didn't see the person use this rifle or a body or anything. But either way, Beta is leading the Whispers and the Walkers for the time being. And I personally think that Beta is going to survive into season 11 because if he's gone and the Whisperers are gone, what's the villainous group that's out there? I mean, the Commonwealth is not really a villainous group, and that's going to take time to build up. If the threat of Beta is still out there in season 11, that adds to the dynamic of the show and where they could go, and Beta is clearly a villain. But what do you think of the theory, guys? Do you think that Beta will die at night with a half moon by 2 people, probably Aaron and Alden, if they both survive? I think Aaron will be involved, and potentially Alden, again, if they both survive. And I think they possibly foreshadow it a little bit with Mary being killed by Beta and Alden using the arrow to take out Mary. So we'll have to see. But let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. And if you want to help support the channel as well as the book series, check it out. The link is in the description. All these books are available now. I hope you join the fight and pick up your copy today. Fight for us. And as always, tell them Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.